Hello and welcome to this video on how to prepare for pregnancy. These 6 easy things that you can implement now will make the transition from your now life to your pregnant life way easier. It will make your pregnancy less stressful, more enjoyable, and will shove aside most of the side effects. If you are planning on getting pregnant, these next couple of minutes are well invested. So let's go. Get a good overview on the vitamins that you need to intake. It's worth a trip to your doctor, getting a blood test. They have a better overview of your medical record, maybe can recommend some further things that you wouldn't think of and things that you wouldn't find in books because they're especially tailored for you. And you need to understand that your body is creating the building blocks for your baby. You want to create a great nest for it. The more nourishment your body gets, the better the nest.
There is a list of the vitamins in the description down below. You can copy and paste them to your notes for future reference. Also, I've listed the foods in which they occur. You might be already intaking the vitamins that you need through your average food, but there are plenty of combo jumbo supplement pills out on the market just to cover everything and be on the safe side. Especially if you're vegan, you might be missing some of the vitamins listed down below. But if you want the best advice suitable for your body specifically, like I already said, speak to your doctor.
Start eating healthier. If you are already, kudos. But if you're not, then changing your diet plan when you are pregnant might be very stressful and hard to adapt for you. You might end up eating the wrong things and not feeling full. As if you had started before pregnancy, then you would know what nourishes you, what replacements you need for your favorite foods. You'll just get the hang of things more easily, so you won't have to do that during pregnancy. And during pregnancy, if you quickly change your diet, then this might lead to stress. You've got enough to deal with anyway. Your body is building a human. Think of all the hormones. I'm not telling you to completely change everything now. I'm just saying slowly get acquainted. Start reducing alcohol. Alcohol is one of the widest spread addictions in our days, mainly because there are temptations everywhere. Social events, every party, every evening visit, even when you just go for groceries, alcohol is everywhere. Advertisements. If you start drinking less or drink with more awareness before, then you won't have to go through a rehab when you're pregnant, because all the substitute alcohol in the world cannot replace alcohol. If you are struggling with addictions in general, then I'm working on a course. Feel free to contact me. I would love to take you on board in the early stages of development. Free access for some genuine feedback. Stopping alcohol from one day to the next can be a real shock to your body and can lead to some severe suffering if you are addicted to it. Remember, if you are undergoing stress, then so is your unborn child. If you are a smoker, start reducing your nicotine intake now. Quitting smoking is one of the hardest things to do. It takes a lot of discipline and a lot of willpower. I'm not a smoker myself, but I've heard stories and I've witnessed struggles. So if you really mean it, start now, way before, rather than shocking your body into no nicotine from one day to the next. Because if you stop when you already know that you're pregnant, it's really hard. It can actually be too late and you can be so stressed that you might lose the baby, which is about 20% of all miscarriages nowadays. Stress. And what else you've got to think of, if you are struggling and if you're not feeling well, then so is your baby. Reducing the caffeine intake. Now this can also be really hard. It's like a lot of people are addicted to that morning coffee that gets you energized and awake for the day. Try step by step finding replacements. And caffeine isn't the only thing that will wake you up in the morning. If you find yourself tired throughout the day, try and just stay more hydrated. There is a separate video on how to stay hydrated. It's not only good for pregnancy, you can also use it if you're not pregnant or if you're trying to get pregnant. But there are some good tips on how to stay hydrated, because hydration can lead to fatigue more than you think. What else you might need to do is have your blood checked for your iron levels. If you're missing iron in your blood, then you also might be tired. And caffeine keeps fooling us into awakeness when actually our body is telling us it needs more iron. So have that checked. Or you can just be experimental and eat a lot of things with iron in them. Anything that's red juices, bell peppers, tomatoes, red stuff. And if you notice an increase of energy, then that's your problem solved. Start sports if you are not already doing them. Get your body vital and ready for this exciting phase of your life. You want to move through it with grace and painlessness. So if your body is used to movement before pregnancy, it will be easier to maintain that movement, which is crucial for pregnancy, throughout the whole 9 months. Start stretching. Gaining flexibility before you get pregnant can also open so many doors to freedom during pregnancy. You will have less aches and pains, and your skin will already be used to all the stretching, and it might be easier to adapt to a bigger belly and avoid stretch marks. There's a separate video on that as well. So if you haven't got much time, then the combination of both sports and flexibility is of course yoga. You knew I was going to mention that, whilst strengthening your deep muscular tissue to get your body ready for that movement of bone structure, and gaining that flexibility to maintain and create more space for the changes that are going to happen. Yoga is the best sport to do during pregnancy, if you want to call it a sport at all. It's good for your mental health and for your body. It's more than a sport. It will change your life if you haven't been doing it before. But starting before pregnancy will help you do yoga more confidently during pregnancy. What you also need to keep in mind is that starting new things during pregnancy can be quite scary. But if you have some experience beforehand, it's always easier to find your way through when things change. So if you practice beforehand, I'm not saying that you have to be less mindful. I'm just saying that you will have more confidence in your practice, because you will have a little bit of an expectation and know what things are about. I don't provide any normal classes yet, but depending on when you are watching this video, there might be some up on my channel. I don't know, have a look. But the internet is full of free classes, so just try a couple out, stick to a teacher that resonates with you, and then just practice. Magic will happen. If you found this video helpful, please like it, subscribe for more, especially if you do turn pregnant. Then I would be happy to guide you through it. Feel free to roam all the videos in my channel. If you have any requests, drop them in the comments. And also feel free to check out my prenatal yoga journey online course. The link is down below. We cover more than just pregnancy, also body changes and hormone changes, all the stuff that you need to know, and also lots of other goodies. So I can't wait to see you there. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I wish you all the best on getting pregnant. Maybe see you soon. Bye.